We have three because actually we got married by the tribe.
By the tribe.
Oh,
Tribe,
okay.
church, and
No, the documents are not long. The process, what is long is to send the documents. After that, then the embassy say, okay, the
you
embassy
can get married.
the-
You need to show that, so they can help the marriage.
Right.
3 months, no?
Yeah, it was almost
About
3
3
months.
months because we need to send from Colombia to Manchester, Palangkaraya.
Oh,
The Indonesian government asked us to have like a kind of Indonesian document that in Colombia don't we have in Colombia to declare that my brother has never been married.
where did you guys get married? In Indonesia or in Colombia or in Singapore?
In Indonesia.
And we're married in Indonesia.
So, what is the procedure like? Did you need to take to get married in Indonesia?
Yeah, you need to prepare, as Colombia, you need to prepare your civil registry.
Mm-hmm.
Every Colombian citizen should have that. The Indonesian government asked us to have like a kind of Indonesian document that in Colombia don't we have. In Colombia, we don't have like a document that state that you are not, that you are single, that you never married.
Oh, you don't have it in Colombia?
No, it's not something that in Colombia government asks. But the procedure in Colombia is when you want to declare that kind of things, there is a procedure named declaración extrajuicio. Like it's a declaration extra.
I don't know.
Extra process.
Extra process, okay.
So it's just you go and you make a legal declaration that is outside a legal procedure, but you make a legal declaration that say, I state this and I have witnessed that this thing that I say is true.
Where
so
did you do it?
You need to do it in a notary.
Oh, okay.
You need to do it in a notary, and for example, in that case, my sister was witness. So my sister went, actually, because at the time I was living in Manchester. My sister went and she said, I want to declare that my brother has never been married.
So it can be represented by
Yes, it can be represented by someone else. Someone else can do the declaration for you. But also they can check, because when you get married in Colombia, you get a civil registry too for your marriage.
Okay.
So actually they can check that actually what you're saying is truth. It's not like you can lie. And then my family sent those documents to Manchester because I need to sign some of those documents. And then from Manchester, I sent those documents to Indonesia, to the consular office in Indonesia.
All right. The consular, like the embassy of Colombia in Indonesia, or?
Yes, the embassy of Colombia in Indonesia.
And they will give us the letter after.
And after that, then the embassy say, okay, the embassy
can get married.
The embassy signs a letter in English and in Indonesian, bahasa Indonesia, that say yes, that person has never been married.
So okay, so how long did it take for your sister go to the notary in Manchester, Indonesia? Forever?
The process is not.
Not long.
No, the documents are not long. The process, what is long is to send the documents.
All right.
3 months, no?
Yeah, it was almost
about
3
3
months.
months because we need to send from Colombia to Manchester, Palangkaraya.
Oh my God, that's a really long time.
Yeah. The documents is what is long, but actually we knew that the process because actually we got advice from another couple that in our same situation, a Colombian married with an Indonesian. They live in Australia.
All right.
So he knew exactly what he needs to do, and he knew
the contact
from the embassy. He gave me the phone of the person
that's really
at the Asian embassy.
Okay.
So this is how we got the full process, and we knew there was a long process, so we prepared in advance.
All right.
It was not in a hurry that we did it. I tried 1 month before to get married to Indonesia, so we have everything ready. It was just like the last bit of the document, like pictures that we need to take together, something that.
Only that civil registry, and then what else do you need to show for the marriage?
You need to
pay.
Yeah, but you need to pay something. You need to pay something because they need the embassy. The embassy needs to actually, that document, the extrajudicial document, is not something that the Indonesian government requires. It's required by the Colombian embassy.
Oh.
So you need to show those documents to the Colombian embassy, and then the Colombian embassy, it has an agreement with the Ministry of External Affairs, Indonesian Ministry of External Affairs, and then the Colombian embassy can generate a document that is valid for the Ministry of External Affairs.
Okay.
So that is this is why you need to have the document in order to have the document that the embassy generates.
Okay.
It's a letter that the embassy generates. That's the thing that you need.
So that's the only thing that you need from your side.
And
Yes.
passport.
Oh well, passport.
Colombian ID, you know.
Okay. And from your side, Mary, like what kind of documentation that you need to prepare at a time?
It's like ID and also a letter that declare that I'm single, and approval from parents, and also that's declare that your parents' knowledge that you will get married.
Well, so the permission from the parents is not just for people underage marriage, or is that, I don't know about that in Indonesia.
It's like an acknowledgement that we know that my daughter is getting married.
Okay, it's just something like that. So it doesn't sound that difficult, because like people were saying that, oh no, marrying a foreigner, Indonesian marrying foreigners is really, really difficult because you have to prepare this and that. But from your experience,
no, actually, it's not that difficult. It's actually I think that our countries are more difficult than Indonesia. The only thing is, if you want to get married, you need to prepare it with time. Exactly, you need to be prepared at least 4 months, 5 months in advance. Which is usually what you will need to prepare for the wedding anyway, because Indonesian weddings are very elaborate. So there's a lot of preparation around that. So
and with 2 documents.
Which
what is
documents?
that? Okay.
Is for the because we are Christian and we married and we have a church.
Yeah, that's another difference.
And the church asks because it's we call evangelism of Kalimantan church. So they ask a letter from church in Manchester or from church in Colombia that declares you're already have baptism.
You're already baptized.
Okay.
But I know that because in Colombia, I am Protestant. Protestant churches don't give you any kind of document around that because as a Colombian citizen, that's a little bit of a story, but before the Constitution of 1991, as a Catholic, you have this registry that is a Baptist registry.
Yeah, you're part of the church.
Yeah, that is because you're part of the church, and you can use that as a way to identify you as a citizen.
Oh yeah?
Yes, but it was a long time ago. So Protestant never had that. The church never had that. So the church never keep registries of anything. If you just baptize and you're baptized, and that's it.
Yeah. But in Indonesia, in Kalimantan, in my church, you have baptism letter, you have marriage letter, you have confirmation letter, you have. But you need to show that so they can help the marriage for you.
So yeah, if you plan is to get married by the Christian church, the Christian church have additional requirements.
Okay.
Other than
the civil ceremony. So and what I did is I contacted my pastor in UK. I told her, look, the situation that I have is this, and they said yes, no problem. We will give you a recommendation letter that yes, we acknowledge that you are baptized and you are a good Christian in good standing order.
Well, yeah, I mean, like that's also like a really, really Indonesian, like because in Indonesian law, you need to be married by the religion first, and then you can register your marriage, right?
Yes.
No, we have 3.
We have 3 because actually we got married by the tribe.
By the tribe.
Oh,
Tribe,
okay.
church, and
So what is the order like by the tribe first, or what is the order of the marriage? What is it like? I have never heard about that.
You were so tired sitting.
Yeah, the
yeah,
and it was 2 days. It was 2 days.
Oh. So
it was 2 days because, but it's also if you like it depends if you can prepare for 2 days, because there's families that just prepare for 1 day and in 1 day they do both ceremonies. Because we knew in advance and we have money saved, then we can have both days. That's actually like the ideal scenario, that you have both days. So one way, the first day is the traditional way, and there's the Dayak way. So this is with all the dancing and all the tradition, the rites, all the rituals that you need to follow. Yeah, it was very long, and it's you are in a very heavy dress with a crown.
Oh, wow!
In 32 degrees Kalimantan weather.
So there are plenty of dancing as well, right? Or what?
Yes, of course, plenty of dancing and plenty of speaking, because and that was another difficulty that we have, because in a traditional Dayak way, you are supposed to, both families are supposed to become one, no? Become together. So there's a lot of speaking, of I as like my father-in-law, he as the head of the family, he needs to present his family. So he presents his family, and his family, this is me, this is my brother, this is my sister, this is my cousins, my uncles, my grandparents.
Wow.
And the list goes on. And my family, I just bring 3 members from my family, because the cost from traveling to Colombia and United States, because I bring a cousin from the United States to Indonesia, is super high. So our wedding actually was a little bit shorter than the normal way, because our list of people was not that long. I was like trying to prepare for the wedding, so we went to weddings before that, because I need to know all the process. So we went to weddings from her family before, and we went to weddings that finished at midnight.
Oh my god!
From 2 p.m.
From 2 p.m. to midnight.
Okay.
And because they got it shorter, because they can't go on and on and on forever.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we finished the Dayak traditional wedding, and then the next day we have our Christian Protestant wedding, and like 3 weeks after we have like the civil registry.
Okay. So it must be like a really big experience for your family, right? To experience.
Oh yes, it was, for example, I bring my nephew with my mom, because my nephew is the one to take care of my mom, and for him was the first time that he left the country. So it's not like you're from Colombia, because usually when you're from Colombia, you travel to Venezuela or to Panama, you're like 1 hour flight.
Yeah.
This is 56 hours flight.
It's in the other side of the world.
It's technically, it's actually the other half of
the antipode. Yeah.
So for them it was a big experience, and the culture shock for them, the food, everything was shocking. And the other thing is, it was just for 1 week, between travels and everything, we were together just like for 4 days with my family.
Oh my god! And what is it like wedding reception in Colombia? How is it?
We have engagement reception in Colombia.
We just have engagement.
Okay. But after we got married, we never back to Colombia, because our plan was to travel to Colombia this December.
Oh, okay.
Then COVID.
That's how it happened.
Yeah, Bari told me that she said that she probably will visit.
Our plan was to go to, because we will not do a reception in Colombia, but I would like to meet my friends, and to most of them already knew her from the reception that we did.
The engagement. Okay. But
now that she's my wife, now I need to present her as my wife. So, yeah.
But what is it like? The wedding reception in Colombia is.
No, in Colombia is
small, right?
In Colombia, it's shorter.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
In Colombia, it's shorter because it's just one day. It also depends on the religion, because if you're Protestant, you need to have civil wedding before.
All right.
So Protestants have civil wedding before, and then they have church wedding. So usually it's not in the church. Usually it's like in a hotel or in some kind of venue that host wedding ceremonies. Actually, there's a lot of those places in Colombia.
Yeah.
Reception is just, it's very traditional. The tradition there is that there is something that we call the vals. You need to dance. Because I want to hold a little bit of that part from my wedding, so we dance the vals in Indonesia.
Seriously?
Yes, that's something that this is the first time that that Indonesians see vals. But this is the tradition in Colombia. Actually, we didn't that long, but the tradition in Colombia is that you dance with your wife,
Yes.
the newly married, and you need to dance. The groom needs to dance with his mother-in-law.
Okay.
And with his mom.
All right.
And the bride needs to dance with her dad and her father-in-law.
Okay. And what happened then?
And happen in Indonesia.
It doesn't happen in Indonesia. We just dance together, and then just share with food, and obviously in Colombia there is a lot of dance.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of alcohol. As always, and also depends on the family. The kind of food can vary. If you are from a rich background, well, the kind of food would be more like European style.
Okay.
With buffet, and but if you're a traditional family, then it would be something more Colombian. It would be like lechona, or it would
I miss lechona.
Arroz con pollo, or something more traditional.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.